Hello and welcome to Gaithersburg. I'm Tyler Lochte. He is Sammy Krimstein, and it's good to be back here with you, Sammy. It feels like it's been a little bit.
Yeah, it's been a minute. Good to be back.
Liam Deal is on the mound, and that will miss. So again, sorry about the technical difficulties. It's a really hot day, but we got it figured out, and we will adjust the delay in a second or two. Here's the 2-1. That will find the zone. So it's 2-2 now from Deal to the Grays.
In case you missed it, Aiden Robbins made a phenomenal catch on the warning track in right field to get us started.
And this is hit his way again. Robbins will take a few steps in and make another catch. And there's 2 away. That's a good start for Deal. Loud outs, but outs the same.
Absolutely, and that's what Deal's going to be looking to do, pitching to contact. He's a guy who could definitely get his fair share of strikeouts. 13 on the season, but overall, he's more of a pitch to contact guy, someone who's going to let his fielders do the work, and that's what he has done so far.
That will just miss inside from Deal, and again, we've seen a lot of Liam Deal this year, Sammy.
Yeah, Deal this season, 19 2/3 innings, 7.32 ERA.
And now it's a 1-1 count. Weakly hit and foul. 1-2, and now Deal is a pitch away from getting out of this inning.
What would be a quick first inning? Exactly what the Giants are looking for. Nice and efficient here to start their day against the Grays.
And this is hit well up the middle, and that will fall in. A base knock. The first of this game for either team.
And Kalela, he's their 3-hole hitter. He just got that hit. That's no surprise. He has been one of their best hitters all year long, second on the team in average. Not much of a power threat. He's a gap guy, will hit a good amount of doubles, but that's what he does. Base hits, line drives, and that's what's made him one of the more effective hitters in this Grays lineup.
Now this one's fouled away.
So now Kalela's at first base. Lafayette College guy, Virginia native. Not the tallest guy, only 5'9".
So runner on first here for Deal. The 0-1 will just miss high. 1-1. Looks like the bat may have broken as that ball is hit foul. Let's see if he will need a new one.
And it looks like he will. Got jammed there.
So again, Liam Deal, somebody that we've seen so many times this season. He seems to be the most consistent starting arm that the Giants have, just in terms of how much they trust him and willing to put him on the mound. He'll check on first, and the throw will get away from Sheeler. Good to see him back after that injury.
Yeah, definitely good having him back. It's been a minute for Sheeler, but he had that walk-off against the big train earlier in the season. When he's in this lineup for the Giants, he's a big threat. They're really glad to have him back in the lineup.
Runner's going to go. Wilger will swing and miss. The throw is just offline, but it doesn't matter. Strike 3 is called, and Deal will get out of it. Stranding 1. We will step away here on the Giants Broadcast Network. Welcome back to Gaithersburg. I'm Tyler Lochte. He is Sammy Krimstein. Bottom of the first. First pitch inside to Powell. And Brady Powell had such a good start to the season. Had a bit of a rough stretch, but boy, has he found his way again. Selected to the All-Star game. And he will give this one a ride in the air. Left center field. Is it deep enough? It is not, off the wall, but the Giants will take that, a double, to start things off here in the bottom of the first.
Some pop right off the bat for the Giants. Brady Powell demolishing a double into the left center gap. Call it his 7th double of the summer. And back in that leadoff spot for the Giants, that's really, I think, where Powell feels most comfortable.
And I think that we've got to acknowledge the season that Aiden Robbins has had. You heard the Roman Reigns theme song for WWE night. He had a good night then, and he's on his way to a good night now. He'll turn on that ball and send it into left center. That'll score a run, and it's back-to-back doubles here for the Giants.
On back-to-back pitches, why not? And the Giants are seeing it well off of the Grays pitcher, Thomas McLaren. He's only thrown in one game and only threw one inning in that game this season. So coming in a bit fresh. The Giants taking advantage of that. Some pitches left out over the plate, and they are absolutely taking full advantage.
You could not really ask for a much better start than that. That will find the outside piece of the plate. And again, good to see Danny Sheeler back in action. Giants legend already, no matter what he does the rest of his career. Because of that big-time walk-off hit, he will take outside, and this time called ball.
His first game since he hurt himself in Bethesda on June 19th, and slides right back into the middle of the order at number 3.
And Sheeler will hit this one in the air, left field, coming in, Ruocco will make the play for out number 1.
Now batting for the Giants, the third baseman, Andrew Hollow.
A good swing, just a little bit early on that pitch, and it's tough to blame him. That one, 73 and outside. So not only is the velo slowed down, but as a hitter, you want to wait for that one to get deep into the strike zone. Here's another new guy. It's Hollow.
Soon to be Iowa Hawkeye. He will take strike 1. So the Giants up 1-0. They currently sit in first place in the North Division, and a win today would go a long way to working on clinching that. This ball's hit well, and that will fall in to left field. Coming home to score is Robbins. 2-0 Giants off the bat of the Iowa Hawkeye, Holub.
His second RBI as a Giant. His first came the other day with a big home run, and just his second AB as a Gaithersburg Giant. And you gotta love how Gaithersburg has taken advantage and is really spinning on the pitcher early in this one.
That one fouled away. Well, how Iowa is that? 2 points on the board.
Yeah, there you go. Nothing. I know you're a big Iowa football guy.
Big time, and I will need to talk to Andrew about that. I know he just got here, but I'm sure he is an appreciator of good defense.
As anyone at Iowa must be.
Oh, of course. What else do you have to cheer for if you go there?
Well, used to have Torrey Taylor, but he is now a Chicago Bear, of course.
One of the best players in the history of college football, Torrey Taylor.
Of course, Iowa's punter last year, the Australian, now a Chicago Bear.
Do you miss the Big Ten West as Northwestern Wildcat?
Yes.
That ball is hit down the line, foul again.
The Big Ten West is an institution that
It's
will
special.
be thoroughly missed. It was special, and there was something about it that you can't put into words. The best brand of football there was.
You're right. Didn't get any better. It was perfect.
Now you got the Mega Big Ten. For better or for worse.
Giants looking for more here in the first, and Gibbs off the end of the bat to third. Charging is Manoah. Chapman throw off line, and the tag is not made. And Lehman, looks like a wrist injury there as he was trying to attempt the tag. And you hope that he's okay.
Yeah, absolutely. And an unfortunate play on a throw that just takes him off the bag at first base. His arm collides with Casey Gibbs, who is burning down that line.
So 2 Giants on with 1 away for Barham White. White will turn on the first pitch he sees. That's a fair ball down the line and left. And it will score 1. Is Gibbs going to be sent as well? No. But runners in second and third on a RBI double from Barham White. Keep it going, Giants. Wow.
3 doubles in just 6 plate appearances thus far. And the Giants are swinging it well, almost a bit reminiscent of when they beat this team 19-1 earlier in the season.
I'm going to charge the Grays a visit here, and you're right, Sammy, the Giants have done well against the Grays this year. I would say more so than any other team that they've played. And I think that all starts from having a lot of runs on the board early. It's really easy just to go from there.
And that's what the Giants have done all year. Just getting runs on the board early, and here they go again with more standing out there on the base paths.
So a 2-0 count here to Masa Kawashima. Kawashima, a bouncer foul. 2-1. Two on to Kawashima. That's a strike.
Kawashima was 2 for 5 against the T-Bolts after a 3-day break. His 3 outs were all strikeouts, though.
Kawashima will hit this in the air to left field. Is it going to be deep enough for Gibbs to come home? He'll try it, and he's in there. Sacrifice fly for Kawashima makes it 4-0 Giants here in the first inning. You'll take that. That's a very productive out. And how about these Giants bats here early, Sammy?
They're just putting the bat on the baseball and taking advantage of a pitcher that they know that they can hit. This is a guy who we haven't seen above 84, 85 yet in this game. He's been sitting in the low 80s with the fastball. And the Giants waiting back on it and attacking.
This is just such a big first inning for this Giants team. Another strike in there on Gibbs. But, again, think about if you're Liam Deal right now and you're seeing this. Runner's going to go. Bouncer is foul. Back to second goes Barham White.
Well, it's just a lot less pressure if you're Liam Deal. Pitching with a lead it's fun as a pitcher because you don't have to worry about nibbling around the edges as much. It becomes a simple game, a game where the objective is to throw strikes.
This ball's hit to short. Colella, the throw is in time, not before the Giants played 4 runs here in the bottom of the first on the Giants Broadcast Network. We can go.
Leading off the second inning for the Grays, the third baseman, number 31, Manoah Chapman.
Manoah Chapman will stand in after a big first inning for Gaithersburg. And again, Sammy, you said it. If you're Liam Deal right now, you can pitch confidently, attack the hitters, and most importantly, try to stay in the zone.
Absolutely. Liam Deal's a guy in this league who has enough stuff where he shouldn't have to worry about nibbling around the strike zone, especially with a 4-run lead. I mean, his fastball, we see it up near 90 miles an hour. That one, 89, right? He has a good wipeout slider. Curveball with nice break on it as well.
This ball's hit hard to third. The throw across the diamond is high, but no problem for Sheeler. And there's one away. He'll take that.
And so far, the name of the game has been pitching to contact. One strikeout in the first inning, but all of his other outs have been recorded by his fielders. And Deal's a guy who loves pitching low in the strike zone. That one there, a changeup at 83.
That one fouled away by Ellis Reed, center fielder today for the Grays. So the big game today in this league, I would say, has to be Big Train Aces. Swing and miss there, 0-2 now. And if you're the Giants, Sammy, I don't know who you're rooting for. Because on one hand, you may feel comfortable with where you already are in the division, and you may be eyeing up that 1 seed, but that just misses. If the Aces beat the Big Train, then the division is within reach. It really is. I mean, you're up by 4 games with 7 to go. If you win today, the Train lose. Another bouncer to third. Holub will square up, throw across in time again. That's a nice play. Maybe he forgot how many outs there are as he ran in, and now he's got to turn around and head back to third. But again, Sammy, which way do you think the Giants would want that game to go?
If I'm the Giants, I'm rooting for a Big Train loss, if anything, because as much as winning the regular season league title is a cool honor, the most important thing if you're Gaithersburg is making sure that division is locked up. And that means the Big Train losing. They're the threat at this point. The only one that has any sort of a chance, I would say.
This ball's hit high in the air. Robbins comes in, and he will make the play. Aiden Robbins with another play in right. And we will head to the bottom of the second. Liam Deal rolling early here on the Giants Broadcast Network. Leighton Lackey's turn here for the Giants. He's the 9th Giant to bat in this game, if you want to know how the bats have been doing.
Yeah, we're only in the second inning, folks. That's kind of the kind of offense that the Giants have gotten today.
That's the kind of offense that the Giants can give you Then mine. All right. So 1-0 here to Lackey. Sammy, Leighton, no stranger to taking a walk.
No, Leighton Lackey, a guy who has been very patient for these Giants all year. 48 at-bats. 13 of his plate appearances have resulted in walks. So, I mean, he's batting only .208, but he's getting on base almost 38% of the time, which is a very good mark.